Okay, so I wanted to show you something fun today. Um, these are kind of reproduction packaging, turn of the century. This one is actually dated 30th day of February 1918. I took this package off of a picture of a Canadian 303 ammo packet from that time. It's not exact. Um, there's a couple little things down here missing, the arsenal stamp and that. I only put on what was easy to recreate. Like this was easy to make on paint. So all the little things were kind of hard, but I just wanted a close facsimile. I seen another channel making these, and I thought it was really neat, and I made the first ones up as a joke. But after I had some made up, I was like, geez, that's a really handy, really neat way, and really cheap way of doing them. But the ones I made up as a joke, I was going up to the range, and I knew there was going to be another guy there I know, and he's quite into like older stuff, and I made up 3 or 4 of these, but I went to Staples and I bought some of the old paper, so they looked really old. I even had the string around them like they normally did, and I set up, and I put 3 of them out on the bench. Didn't really tell him what I was doing, but I knew he'd notice, and he came over. He goes, "Oh, geez, I haven't seen any of those for a while." He goes, "You're not going to." And just as he said that, I do one of these, and I'm ripping bullets out of it. He fucking near had a heart attack right there, and started ripping me a new one. And I said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa!" I go, "They're not real. It's not real." And then he's like, "What? What? What? Geez, they look real." And I told him what I did. He thought it was a neat idea. Like I say, they are handy. I'm going to show you how to fold the paper and how to do this. You can do this for any cartridge. You just got to make sure this is the right size and put it in the center of your sheet of paper. So I'm going to show you how to fold it. You just a full sheet. I find the regular printer paper is a little thin if you buy the good quality stuff, or put some extra paper in there. But I'm going to do up a package of 10 and show you how to do them. I have this little loading block made up. I made just this little center section first, but it was really hard to fold the paper, so I added the rest of them. Kind of need a flat surface right across. Not much to it. So to start with, I guess there's 2 things you could do. You could take like 3 inches off, or I just fold it, and that gives me a nice sturdy edge. So I take about 1.25 inches or 1.5 inches at the top and bottom. It really doesn't matter. So there's that. My paper's approximately square now after I put those folds in it. So we want to set this here, and the folds go this way. Center that on my block and shove it down there. Now I found, you'll see this little package here is already ripping. I found a second sheet of paper in here. Helps if you're using just the cheapo paper. If you're using the good quality paper stock, you don't have to do this. But anyways, so you want to take your rounds and stack them in here. So 5 that way, and then the next layer on top. Now one thing I'm not doing is I'm not putting paper dividers in. Usually there's a paper divider that kind of does this. It'll go up and over each cell, so none of them are touching. But I don't plan on storing these for 40 years or taking them into battle, so I'm skipping that step. So now that I got those in there, I just want to roll these paper over, and as you can see, by folding it up like I did, I don't have another fold. So we do our paper up nice and tight like so. I want to hold that tight. I'm going to use tape. I'm not going to use string. I don't have the proper stapler, so oops. Yeah, you want to be careful not to do that. Just be careful with these little buggers. I'm just trying to roll that paper a little bit. I don't want the seam to be right at the corner. Okay, so this is the tricky part. What I've been doing is I stick 2 fingers in here to hold it from, kind of help it hold its form. And then I push down right here and crumple this down, and then I'll show you. So 2 fingers here to kind of hold the form, and then shove down here and back. And then you want to take these side pieces like so, then the other side like so, just like wrapping up a Christmas gift, but you want to do it really tight. And then if you got this done right, when you pull up, that shouldn't go anywhere. And that should come past halfway. And then flip her over. Same thing. Put my fingers in here just to help push that down. And take the edges. Pull that up. Nice and tight. It's a little crumply, but as you can see, the pieces overlap. Now I'm just going to take a piece of tape and stick on there. If I had one of the little narrow duckbill staplers, I'd be able to stick that in there underneath and I'd be done. And I'm going to try and find one, but for now, there we go. 1 ammo packet. And you could put anything on here. You could put your load data. You could put anything you want. I just think that's a neat way of storing them. And I thought it was worth sharing. I'm going to put I'll have the channel name of the guy I got this idea from down the bottom. And I'm sure he got it from the British Army. But pay credit where credit's due. I got that idea from him, so I'll put her on here. Thanks for watching everything, guys. Please like, subscribe, and leave any comments.